What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? First off, happy holidays, everybody. I'm gonna say Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. It's 9 o'clock. I'm a little bit early, so we're gonna. What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Anyway, again, everybody just coming on. Happy holidays to you, man. It's that time of the year. It's December. You know, this the time where people kind of, go through it. Everybody is expecting gifts and, presents and whatnot. We're going to get to this topic. Don't forget, man, January 19th to the 21st, St. Louis, Missouri, the PRO. I'm in that thing. We in that thing. Me, Snowman, Big Punchy. We are in that thing. We locked and loaded. So it's definitely be going down. If you can get there, if you've been before, I promise you this will be like neither one of them that you've ever been to before. This will be totally a different vibe, a different atmosphere for you. Who I got? Juice, what up with it? My man Juice Jones. Check this out, man. Don't forget, you got the $ next to the live chat button. Make sure you go on there and, hit that, man. Send your boy $1 or $2 if you appreciate the page, if you appreciate, the information. Make sure you go on there and drop a few bucks. And I want to make sure that I'm not buffering. As y'all can see, my mom got the table set up, the Christmas table set up. Okay. Where the comments at? Juice, what up? Vernon, what up? Thunder, what up? All right, listen. Can y'all hear me? Everybody can hear me well? If you can hear me well, let me know you can hear me. We on live. Yolanda, what up? Everybody can hear me? Y'all straight? I just wanted to do a more professional setting for the holidays. Okay. Vernon said, yes, sir. ATL Hot Wheels, what's up with it, man? All right, check this out, man. Again, make sure that you subscribe to the page. Make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That way you always a part of, hey, man, time for those lives, the liver and onion. Is that what you're looking for? Make sure you subscribe to the page. Make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to the page, FHO Atlanta GA. So I really appreciate your knowledge in the game. Keep doing what you do. I got you, player. I got you. Okay. Tonight's topic is, what is your role in the MC? Okay. Within the motorcycle club, there's levels. Okay. When you join the club, there's levels that you can achieve in the club. Now, we're not talking about officer status. We're not talking about being popular. We're not talking about, being the one that has the loudest mouth or the fanciest bike. But there's levels within the MC. Everybody has a role. Everybody has roles in the MC. The MC is just like we're going to say, it's just like an NBA team. Or even a football, NFL team, NBA team, or a hockey team, or a baseball team. On this team, we all know that it's a team effort. We all know that the whole team has to play in order for us to win. Everybody has to play their role. However, in the motorcycle community and in the motorcycle world, hierarchy, order, and eternally, yeah, okay. In the motorcycle community and in the motorcycle world, every team, so for example, these are teams. Second to None, that's a team. Second to None got chapters, so they got different chapters within their league. Let's just say they're in their organization. Second to None got an organization. Within the organization, they got teams. You got Dallas, you got Houston, you got, so forth. You got LA, you got whatever. On each one of these teams and in the organization, there's a superstar, okay? On every team, you're going to have have one person on that team. If you're lucky to have a team with 2 superstars, then hey, that's a blessing. Trust me, they got to be best friends in order to have 2 superstars. But on every team, I'm gonna break it down for you like this. On every team, thank you for that donation, man. ATL Hot Wheels, I love you, baby. I appreciate you. Whatever question you need, let me know. That's from my man ATL Hot Wheels. I appreciate it. Everybody else, it's on there. That's the super chat button. Make sure you hit the super chat button. But every team has superstars. You're lucky to have 1 superstar per team. After your superstars, you have what you call VIPs. And I'm going to break all this down for you because I don't want you to get confused. Then after your VIPs, you have the rest of the team, which is benchwarmers. Okay? And again, all of these roles have to be played in order for the team to be successful. In order for you to get to the championship and win the championship, everybody has to play their role. But the problem that we have is that a lot of people can't stand the superstar of a team. I'm going to get real tonight, man. It's going to get a little touchy. Y'all probably going to get a little mad with me, but always know this. Once I start lying, then you get mad. As long as I'm telling the truth, deal with it. But once I start lying, then you can get mad, tune me out, and do whatever. Okay. So you got your superstar, your VIPs, and you got your bench warmers. Every team, every motorcycle club is lucky to have 1 superstar. Every motorcycle club is lucky to have 3 or 4 VIPs. And every motorcycle club got a bunch of bench warmers. Period. A bunch of bench warmers. Okay? So, the problem is, and we're going to start, I'm going to break down the category. The problem is this, okay? The superstar is the person in the motorcycle club who is he gonna ride the shit out of his bike. He gonna ride his bike from here to eternity. He gonna always be on his bike. He is the one that knows, maybe not everybody, but he knows key players. He's the one that the OMCs know. He's the one that goes out of town when you have issues or whatever out of town. He's the one that know that. He's the one that maybe have the ideas. He the one that brings the crowd out the whole 9 yards. Okay, every team has that. They have that 1 superstar. Now your VIPs are the people in the club who they just as popular. They do their thing. They might not ride as much. They might not have that. But locally, they got the local crowd in check. They doing their thing. They got everybody under one roof. You feel what I'm saying? And they do their thing. So they got their presence and they got their fan base as well. And then you got the benchwarmers, which is all the other members in the club who do not live this as a lifestyle, but it's more of a hobby. Okay, those who your other members in the club who they do what they can. Some fake the funk. Most of them fake the funk, but some really do what they can. Some really do have hectic work schedules and home routines and whatever else you want to call it. But those are your bench warmers. Now, most of the time, your bench warmers do not like your superstar. Okay? And the reason why they don't like the superstar is because the superstar, just like just say if this was basketball, I'm Lebanon James. Okay? We know Lebanon James, whatever team he's on, he is the franchise player. Just like your motorcycle club has a franchise player. Okay? Your motorcycle club should be protecting the franchise player at all costs. Y'all should be protecting him with, hey man, we appreciate what you're doing. Man, when you take that ride, man, even to the point to where, yeah, you guys should pass the hat, man. Hey, your franchise player is getting ready to go. Because most of the time, he has the whole team on his back. He has his vest on, and he's going all across the world by himself. He rides his motorcycle. He's doing this thing by himself most of the time. I was a starter, but due to a bunch of life BS, I have to come off the bench for right now. I'm good. I'm the good 6th man, but on the bench nonetheless. Hey, okay? So, everybody got that franchise player, okay? The franchise player is normally the person in your club that's hated the most. Come on now. We're gonna keep this shit, we're gonna keep it 100. What up, Miss Queen? Miss Queen is on there. ATL, the superstar holds the bench warmers accountable. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Your franchise player is the one that everybody knows. It's the one that Any part of the world they go to, that the whole 9 yards. I can give you some franchise players: Big Punchy, Flacco, Smiley, and I don't want to leave nobody. It's a bunch of franchise players. Willie Wimp. Who else? You got a bunch of people. But I'm just giving you an example of what I would consider a franchise player. A franchise player, meaning that everybody in the world know who this person is. Snowman, Queen just reminded me, Snowman is a franchise player. I don't want to forget nobody. I really hate to name people because I don't want nobody to be left out. Oh man, I'm a franchise player, but if I really don't know your name, then you're really not a franchise player. These are the people that everybody know from riding their motorcycle. Juice is a franchise player for his organization. Coach for Down the Pound is a franchise player. Who else I got? Second to none. Don Ray, D Ray, Nudie. They got a bunch of franchise players. You feel what I'm saying? Who else you got? Barbecue for Down the Pound. I mean, Pound for Pound. My man Barbecue. Benchwarmers should be motivated by the franchise. They should be, but 9 times out of 10, the Benchwarmers hate the franchise player. They hate it, and I'm gonna break it down and tell you why. Your starter, your franchise player, he don't have to work hard at being at MCing. He don't have to work hard at motorcycling. It just come natural. Him riding his bike, him having the time off, him being able to make the journey. Cali G wasn't a part of nothing, but he would have been a franchise player. But he wore FHO vest at the time of his demise, so he was definitely a franchise player for FHO. But your franchise players and your starters, they don't have to work hard at motorcycling. It just come natural to them. It just is what it is. They always happy. They on their motorcycle. They doing their thing. They riding. They know everybody. They meeting and greeting, and they getting the knowledge. They got the information, and it's just natural. Okay, as opposed to your bench warmers, they gotta work at motorcycling. They gotta work at riding their motorcycle. They gotta schedule this and schedule that and put time in to do this and put time in to do that. And then when they go places, don't nobody know them. You feel what I'm saying? Because they most likely sitting around in their own little huddle with the few people that they know. Not Sunshine Rogers was a franchise player that got let go. But her brand, Sunshine Rogers herself, is a franchise. She's a superstar, no matter what team she's on or not on. But your bench warmers, like I said, when you go places, for example, when you pull up at a bike night, the only reason why people acknowledge you is because of the vest that you got on your back. Don't nobody know who you is. Don't nobody know, don't nobody know, they really don't know you. They barely see you. But you got your vest on. Oh, okay, he one of them. Okay, what's going on, player? So you're going to get that respect because of the franchise itself. But you're not going to get can a franchise player be up and coming prospect by default? Well, just like anything else, just like LeBron James. He's good because he put the work in. He put the practice in. He put the time in. Just like your franchise players and your starters. They good because they ride their motorcycle. They get out, they communicate. They know the rules. They know the bylaws. So anybody can be a superstar. Anybody can be a franchise player. And again, if you got on earlier, so you'll be lucky if you got a team with more than one franchise player or more than one superstar. If you got a team, if you got a motorcycle club, y'all got 2 or 3 cats that's always on the ground, that's always ground pounding, and that's doing their thing. Like right now, and I'm gonna say this, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. But I don't know of any motorcycle club that got 2 or 3 brothers that would be franchise player on the same team, not for the same franchise, but for the same team, i.e. out of the same chapter. Rare Breed LA got a bunch of cats. They got a bunch of VIPs as far as starters and franchise players. That's determined. I don't know the inner workings of them, but I'm just telling you from my second to none. No one chapter has more than one franchise player or superstar. They got a bunch of VIPs. Same thing with Kings of the South. no one chapter has a bunch of franchise players or starters I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to just put it down. Like for example, they got a bunch of VIP now. These clubs, and again, these are not just the clubs. That I'm just using these clubs because these are the big four, big five clubs. Pound for pound, they don't have more than one franchise player, more than one starter. They got a bunch of VIPs. Most clubs got some VIPs. Now, your VIPs are the ones who. So you got your starters. Okay, let's say the starter is the superstar. The superstar, not starters, I'm sorry, all of them start. The superstar is the player that everybody know. They know him, they love him, everywhere you go, they're excited to see him, and he's everywhere. Every time you look up, he's there. That's your superstar. Okay, your VIPs are the ones that you know them. You know them, you see them. They do come out, they ride, they get it in, but they gotta work at. They gotta work at being and it ain't about being known, it ain't about being popular or being whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Like for example, it's certain people that pull up and everybody, hey man, there goes so and so, he just showed up. They know who that is, they know who you are. It just is what it is. They know who you are. Your motorcycle, they know everything about you. You feel what I'm saying? Your VIPs, they have to work at that. Because when they do come out, they come out, they do their thing, and they do their job. Then you got the bench warmers, where when you see them, like I said, the only reason why you're acknowledging them is because they got the vest on, and you recognize the vest. You don't recognize them, you recognize the vest. Your superstars don't even have to have on a vest. Period. They don't have to have on no vest. They don't have to have on none of that. They got that. When they pull up without a vest, oh, what up, so-and-so, because everybody know who they are. For the most part, not everybody don't know everybody, but the majority of people know who your franchise player and who your superstars are. They don't even have to have a vest on. Your VIPs, they kind of have to have a vest, and when you see them, you see, oh yeah, that's so-and-so, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But your bench warmers, without a vest, you can't even get in the motorcycle club, period. Hey, player, y'all got to park down there. What'd you say? Black Ops, what it do, man? And that other question was from Slick the Ruler. Don't forget, in the comment button, you see the little $sign next to it, man. Hit that, leave your boy a donation, $1, $2, $4, whatever you can. I appreciate it. It's all part of the movement, man. It all helps. Oh, what up, Assassin? My man, Assassin. Yeah, so hit the super chat button. So anyway, when it comes to being in a motorcycle club, you have to determine what role you want to play. If you want to be a bench warmer, that's fine. But assist the VIPs. Show them some love. Show them some assistance. Man, when you see your star, when you see your franchise player, when you see your superstar, show him some love. Don't hate on them. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be mad because everywhere you go, hey man, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I go. So you finally decide to take a trip as a bench warmer, and you pull up, and when you pull up, a person see you first. Hey man, where's so and so at? Did he show up? You're like, yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, hey, over there. Boom. They acknowledged you because of what you had on your back, but they looking for the person that they know, the VIPs and the superstar. That's what they're looking for. So, that question that was asked, yes, you work your way up the ladder. You work your way up the ladder. And even within your club, you want to know how you do that? By just being the best member you can be. One of the biggest things that's lost in the motorcycle club, man, is the passion. A lot of you cats are in these clubs, homie, only because it's cool to be in a club. Only because it was fly. Only because, you want that recognition. You want to be recognized whenever you do decide that you can ride your motorcycle and pull up. But you don't have the passion to be in a club, and that's one thing about your superstar. Your superstars got the passion. They got the passion. Them the ones that are with that. Like I say, y'all know my saying. Keep your job and quit your motorcycle. I mean, yeah, keep your job and quit your motorcycle. Well, them are the ones that have done that because they can get women unless they. I totally agree. I totally agree. A lot of y'all would still be virgins if it had not been for that motorcycle and that motorcycle club. So actually, a lot of y'all You feel what I'm saying? Done tricked off $20,000, $30,000. Yeah, to get that little shot. You better be glad my mom over there. I can't really say what I want to say, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying, Mom. They working on my nerves already. Michael Fisher, what up, man? Yeah, but a lot of y'all done paid for it. You just paid for it in a different way. You done spent $25,000, $30,000 on your motorcycle just so you can get somebody to look your way. You feel what I'm saying? Just so you know, so you can get trick old girl into thinking you somebody more than what you really is. Hey, what up, Gerald? So always know that, man. Every motorcycle club, you got your superstar, you got your VIPs, and you got your benchwarmers. The biggest problem I got with most of the benchwarmers is that those are the ones who's keeping up all of the mess. Those are the ones who always have something to say. Those are the ones who always, come at the last. You ain't been to 2 or 3 club meetings. Now it's time to vote on something, and you want to run to the meeting and vote for your friend because it's popular. They wasn't popular in high school, so they need that club vest to help. Again, totally agree. Totally agree. See, when you're the superstar, you got personality, charisma, charm, swag. You got all that. All of that is a part of it. What up, Pedro Munez, Mr. Pedro Munez? What's going on? When you're the superstar, and again, all that just come natural. That's because they don't know the proper way to move up. You say skunk wherever would you say yes, sir? Well, it ain't no way to move. The easiest way to move up is just to be the best member you can be. See, this is how it all works. I didn't join the MC. I never had a clue that I would be in front of you guys right now. When I joined the MC, when I got introduced to motorcycling, and I got introduced to motorcycling through my wife Queen, and just saw everything she was doing, got involved, and then I was like, man, this is some real cool stuff. But I went hard on the education first. I went hard on the education to learn what motorcycling was, and once I learned the education and the history, I fell in love with it. So all I did was just learn everything I could learn. I took my time and became the best member I can be, and I moved up. So when you want to know how to move up, all you do is be the best member you can be. Then your peers will recognize and come to you and say, hey man, would you like to take this position? Or hey man, we think you'll be good in this position. Or hey man, blah 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 blah. See, it's even a saying in the Bible where God says people need to learn themselves first. It's a saying in the Bible where God says when you come to somebody's house, you don't sit at the head of the table. You sit at the back of the table, and then you let them bring you forward and put you in the seat. Because if they bring you forward and put you in the seat, then you know you can sit there. But if you come in somebody's house and sit at the head of the table, that ain't your seat. When the man comes that's supposed to be at the head of the table, he's going to actually get up. Now you look embarrassed because you got to get up and move down to the back. You feel me? It's the same thing in a motorcycle club. Come in, keep to yourself, learn the rules and regulations, communicate, get to know people, put yourself out there, let everybody know who you are. You feel what I'm saying? And with that, once you do that, everything else happens on its own. My man Kerry Brown, what it do? A lot of people come into this motorcycle club, man, even if you were ex-president, raise the P. Man, first, right place, right time, and be true to your club and your brothers. The rest will take care of itself. That part, my man, raise a P. A lot of times, man, you cats come into the club and then you get in there, you get comfortable. Now you think the club owe you something. The club don't owe you nothing. Your whole entire time that you're in a motorcycle club is all about what you're going to give the club. K9 Memphis. But when you do that, jealousy still abounds, even waiting your turn. For sure. Oh, everybody gonna be mad. Everybody gonna be mad. One of the coldest things I used to hear, man, when I was a king, back in my day when I was a king, was, well, Sil, man, you don't really count because you ain't got no job, so it ain't fair. You gonna be able to ride your motorcycle more than me because you don't have a job. And I'm scratching my head saying, well, if I don't have a job, it should be harder for me to ride my motorcycle because you got a job, you got money, you got locked in finances. With me, with me not having a job, I got to be out here, man, damn near pimping and pattering, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. These new booty cats is in it for the wrong reasons. Haven't been laced and don't want to ride or get to know OGs on the set. What up, Alfred Williams, Marquise Lucas? And that's the thing. But now understand this. If you come around me, and anybody can attest to this, because I'm a superstar, I want you to be a superstar. And it's automatic. See, superstars don't care about sharing the fame. They don't care about spreading the wealth. They don't care about sharing the knowledge. So, for example, when you come around me, and I know you a rookie, or I know you're new to the, hey man, you're fresh on the squad. Huh? Okay, I tell you what, player, let them party. What you need to do, you see that OG over there in the corner? Go over there and ask OG what he drinking, man, and go to the bar, bomb a drink, and sit over there and say, OG, let's chop it up, man, and grab that. That's what I do as a superstar, because I don't want to be the only superstar on the team. I want to have somebody on my squad that I'm gonna be able to hang with, that I'm gonna be able to ride with. So I want more than one superstar. A star gonna be a star, regardless. You can't, if he gonna shine, he gonna shine. If he got the attitude, if he got the charisma, if he pop, he gonna have it. Ain't nothing you can do. You're absolutely right. That cannot be changed. That's a good point, Marquis. When I, even as a founder of an outlaw motorcycle club, I still greet the OGs first, and then everyone else, bro. Period. You know why I go to the OGs? Because I want to know something. I want to hear it. Let me tell you something. If you spend time with the OGs, you'll hear some of the funniest stories in the world. You'll hear some of the coldest stories, jokes, and you'll learn some history, man, that you never thought existed. Robert Hall, what up, Robert? What it do, man? And again, man, anybody on here, man, next to the comment button, you see that little dollar sign, that's called a super chat. Man, hit that, show your boy some love, man. $1, $2, $4, whatever you feel like sharing with your boy, man. FHO truly appreciate everything that's given is used for the brand. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so that way every time I go live, you get notified. What up, Lazy Boy 187? So that you get noticed every time I go live, and you don't miss nothing, because this is what I'm gonna be doing. All of my lives now are gonna be on my YouTube channel. Also, don't forget January 19th to the 21st. St. Louis, Missouri, me, Snowman, Big Punchy, PRO is going down. But what I wanted to do, because actually this topic came up before, I did it before, and somebody asked me to redo it again. Okay, every member on the team has a role to play. Your benchwarmers, they have a role to play. When it's time for you to do the walk, that's where you need your benchwarmers at. You feel what I'm saying? Hey man, it's time for us to do that walk, man, and get recognized as a club. God bless from the Bay Area. Say, hey man, God bless you too, Mike Jones. What's the dates and where at sale? The dates are the January 19th to the 21st. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. It's on my page, and if you scroll down on my YouTube channel, look for the one of the videos that has the green banner. You'll see it. It's on there. Skunk Rare Breed. Some people just want to be in something just to say they're in something. Totally agree. Okay. But that's where we, as superstars and VIPs, you got to turn around and look back at your team, man, and look at the kind of cat. I'm there. My mom is in St. Louis. Well, hey, man, we're going to have a damn good time. I promise you that. You got to turn around and look at your squad, man, and ask yourself, is this a squad that you want to take to the championship? If we get to the championship game, is we going to be able to win it, or is we going to have to forfeit? Because even my bench warmers ain't strong enough. You feel what I'm saying? And that's one of the things too. That's one of the things that, like I said, is that we have to come to terms with. Man, show your franchise players some love. Show your VIP some love. I believe, it's just me, I believe that every year we pay dues, we raise money, we have our kick back to your franchise players and or your VIPs. You know, something where, let's just say, for the top 10 riders in the club, they get 3 months worth of free dues or something, just to say thank you or whatever. Big Cell OG, this is LA, original from LA. Oh yeah, what's going on, man? LA, what up, man? Originally from LA, but in Daytona. What up with you? G. Rashid, keep watching. So that would be, to me, that would be an awesome thing. You might even give them, $1,000. You might pay for one of his trips next year. I don't know. It's just a suggestion. But show your franchise players some love, man. Show your superstars some love, man. Show your VIP some love. And quit hating on the franchise player. It is what it is. Every club got that one dude. I'm telling you that everybody know. Everybody happy to see him. They look forward to seeing him. It just is what it is. You feel me? You can't change it. You can't. It just is what it is. Embrace it, live with it, love it, and just Understand that. Okay. Another thing is this, man. Determine your level of passion to be an MC. Determine your level of passion. Like Big Cell, I have these passions. Okay, appreciate it, man. Whatever I want, whatever it's supposed. All the treats, I want all the treats. So whatever treat you got for me, I want it, man. And thanks in advance. Okay, what we got? Okay. So understand your level of passion when it comes to motorcycle. And understand the lane that you need to be in. Okay. A lot of you cats join clubs because you've seen the franchise player or you've seen the superstar out and about, and like, man, I want to hang with him. He cool. I want to hang with him. You know, or he this or he that. I want to be in his club because he make the club thing look so easy. What up, man? What up, Jay? Mike Jones. The rules from regular MC to outlaw clubs are different. Can you speak on it? As far as the rules go, everybody know that when it comes to the OMCs, that they basically the way they're set up, that they play for keeps. It's a little bit different as far as. Oh, hold on. Let me turn the volume down. It's a little bit different as far as the level of to what the level of what they'll go through, or the level of what they believe in. By the time you make it to OMC status, you have matured in the 99% club to the point to where now you're ready to take this thing to the next level. Those bench warmers. It's just like that. You got those members that, you know, they motorcycle conveniently. When I say they motorcycle conveniently, meaning that whenever it's convenient for them to get on their motorcycle and come hang out, that's when they get on it. They motorcycle conveniently. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't that serious to them. And this is one of my, please, when you're around me, don't say this. Man, this thing is a hobby. It's just a hobby for me. Okay, well, take your hobby ass down the street. Because motorcycling is a lifestyle. If it's a hobby, hobbies are what RCs do. Riding clubs, they motorcycle as a hobby. MCs motorcycle as a lifestyle, whether it's 99% or OMC, period. You can't hobby in an MC. You know, you just can't do it. Brian thought your message was retracted, even if you, okay. Skunk said, yes, sir. Okay. You cannot hobby in an MC. This is a lifestyle. You have to live it, love it, learn it, be a part of it, and quit making excuses. And a lot of y'all, like I said, if you go to my other video where before you join the MC, you should have checked with your family first. You should have checked with the missus to let us know, ask her, hey man, can I join the motorcycle club? No, you know you can't join the motorcycle club because you got to wash dishes every day, Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You know you got to clean that kitchen up. You know you got to cut this grass. You know you got to do this. No. And then you don't join the MC. You just hang out on the weekend warrior. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we got to tighten it up, man. We got to get back to the true passion of it all. Again, I just wanted to come on here and speak on that because a lot of times, man, if you're in a club and you're constantly, you know, finding yourself being, you know, scrutinized and, you know, being hated on and this and that, then most likely you're taking too much attention from the other members, and they kind of upset with that. They don't like you to have all that attention. You know, like people like, well, why they always asking for you? Hey, maybe because I put the work in for them to ask for me. You feel me? Maybe because they know me. Maybe because when last time I was over here, instead of me mean mugging, I got off my motorcycle and walked up to another grown man, as a grown man, shook his hand and said, hey brother, how you doing, man? I'm so-and-so from so-and-so club, man. What's up, Sal? JT from Chicago. What up, JT? My man, JT. Prospect and Breed, I believe. I think JT ain't you. But anyway, maybe because I got off my motorcycle and I had a smile. If you ain't on the ground, you scared to break down. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, maybe because I got off my motorcycle, or maybe because I went and greeted a few cats and introduced myself. And Okay, no, my bad. Okay, I got you mixed up there, JT. My bad. Um, so that's probably why they know Big Sale and they don't know you. Independent forever. Well, there it is, there, man. My independent partner, man. You feel what I'm saying? You need to go and put that FHO patch on, man. That's what you need to do, man. Yeah, that's what you need to do, JT. Oh, D. Oh, what up, D? Yeah, I got you now. I know you. All right, so again, man, don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the page, make sure you subscribe to the page. Make sure you hit the like button. Why do brothers do that mean mug BS? Well, you gotta understand this. Most of the cats that are in the motorcycle club, and I'm labeling everybody, everybody. Most of the cats that are in the motorcycle club have never been able to mean mug nobody in their entire life at all. Period. They ain't never been able to frown around nobody. They ain't never been able to be a part of no groups and organizations. So now you join this motorcycle club and you kind of get that, you kind of get that little cockiness. So when you on your bike, you figure you're around a bunch of other cats that's hard and got reputations. So you want to be kind of, harder. You don't want nobody to see that you a softy. So you got the mean mug on. You feel what I'm saying? Weekend Gangsters, Dirty D. Dirty D said it, Weekend Gangsters. You stop standing in the corner with your members. Okay, one man, ATI Hot Wheels, so you stop standing in the corner with your members and go network. Shake hands, buy a drink for the host all the time. Great message. I got a question, a little bit off topic. Where can I find the handlebars you have on your bike and what size? Hit me up. I do sell the handlebars that you see on me and Queen's bike. Dirty D said, "Hey, Weekend Gangster." What up, man? My man, Dirty D, Darryl Norwood. What's up with you? That's one of my best friends, y'all. I want y'all to know that. So, man, shout out to him. Thank you for being on my live tonight. Image, no other reason. Just like rappers got to be hard and claim some street cred, they really ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So by me mugging though, you kind of miss out. Nephew, what up? Remember that word that's riding? Remember that words that's riding your bike is now potentially causing the VIPs and Benchwarmers to have a ride too, and they don't wanna. Okay, what do you mean? Remember that word. Remember that word. That riding. Riding causing the VIPs and Benchwarmers to have a ride. Okay, nephew, you gotta rephrase it. Osel, what is the name of that 360-degree camera you are using? I gotta have it. Mine is the Samsung 360. It's the one that Samsung sells. You order from Samsung, so that's what I have. The Galaxy. I think it's called it's called a Samsung 360. It's a hell of a camera. I got a mount for my bike and everything. And get their muffin cap peeled back without MC Brothers. Mr. 109. Also, hey, let me tell you something, man. Y'all gonna make. I'm trying not to go into this area. I went to this area before and kind of got in trouble. Understand this. If you wasn't mean mugging in junior high school and high school, don't come to the MC and start mean mugging. Because we know that every time we saw you, you couldn't even look up. When you walked through school, you had your head down, you had your book back on, your book bag on, your glasses was this thick, you feel what I'm saying? Glasses 9 inches thick, you feel what I'm saying? And you couldn't even speak to nobody. You walked to class, and that's all you did. So that don't change because you put a motorcycle vest on. One of the things I made a statement on Facebook. Superheroes don't wear motorcycle vests, they wear capes. Superheroes don't wear motorcycle vests, they wear capes. Superman wear a cape. Batman wear a cape. The rest of them wear capes. They don't wear motorcycle vests. So you can't put on a motorcycle vest and become harder than what you are, or become stronger than what you are, or become, more gangster than what you are. You can't do that. The motorcycle vest don't do that. Now, what would tend to happen is now you done clicked up with an organization, with a club that has a solid reputation, so you get to maybe get away with a little bit more because it's not you that we don't want to deal with. It may be your organization that we don't want to deal with, and we know a lot of you cats done joined the MC. Well, we know a lot of cats done joined the MC because they needed that protection. You know what I'm saying? They needed that, they needed them homeboys because they can't stand on their own. You feel what I'm saying? And we got them. We take them in. What you say, Rob, that part? when the superstar rides and gets attention that's causing the others to have to ride, and they don't want that attention, so now they mad at you. Okay, nephew, now you cleaned it up. All the time. All of the time. I had a conversation, I'm not going to say no names, but I had a conversation with a real close friend of mine, and I told that person, have you ever asked your club, did they want this attention? Maybe the reason why you catching so much slack is because that ain't what they wanted. I had to realize that with some of my previous club. A lot of the OGs, they never wanted that limelight. They never wanted to be known as the club that ride yonder or the club that ride far. That ain't what they wanted. They was in this for a whole other reason. And then here I come, and I'm we doing this like my nephew just said, like my nephew from K-Line just said. So now, because I'm saying we ride, they actually have to ride now. They actually have to ride now. And that's causing a problem because they didn't join the club to ride. Before you said we wasn't riding like that. Is there a list of or site or calendar of some sort that has these big events like roundups and anniversaries from coast to coast that we can go and check out? Jonathan, I've been trying to put together a calendar, and I'm still working on it. But research, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, riding your motorcycle, knowing the big clubs, hanging out with different people. That's how you're going to find out about the events. A lot of it, Facebook. I use Facebook strictly for that. So you can find a lot of information on there. Shouldn't the MC interview identity traits or weed out these potential brothers? Let me tell you something. You can never know a person until they show you who they are. If a person is trying to get in your organization, if a person is trying to trick you into allowing them to get in your organization, they will be whatever it is that they have to be to get in. You're not going to find out who they really are till after they get in. Again, not unless you know these people from the streets, from where you grew up at, even from like I said, from high school or whatever else. Then you kind of know who they are if you grew up with them. But if a person comes to your MC that you don't know, and you have a 90-day prospecting period, a 6-month prospecting, a year prospecting period, you'll never get to know who they are until they actually. Because see, let me tell you something. When a person is prospecting, and I want y'all to notice this, when he's prospecting, he on his motorcycle, he ain't got no issues with the family, he ain't got no medical issues. His job is giving him every weekend off, every day off he needs to be somewhere. His job is giving him that off. He doing everything he's supposed to do. He everywhere he's supposed to be. He putting in the miles he's supposed to put in. You know what I'm saying, when he prospecting. But as soon as he get them colors, well, man, I got to work this weekend, man. My job be tripping. Or my family, I got to take my daughter to track practice. And then my son got to go to soccer practice. And then, y'all say it's supposed to be about the brother who I'm working. Me having to work shouldn't be held against me. Yeah, in my club it will. If you was in my club, it will be. Anyway, Facebook. That's what the last week was about. Dudes wasn't active out there in the streets when they were kids. Now they try and to get busy out there with their squad and function like they about that life. G. Rashad Jenkins, Jane K. Okay. Dudes wasn't active out there in the streets, agreed, when they were kids. Now they try to get busy out there with their squads and function like they about that life. I totally agree. 275 prospecting period. He's going to show you his representative and not his true person to get. Hey, I think ATL we talked about that. The representative, huh? The representative is who prospects, and then once you get in, the representative is gone, and now you get to meet him. How do you deal with the racial issues as a black biker? That's from Mike Jones. Again, man, hit that $ next to the chat button, and drop your boy. Make a donation to the FHO movement, man. All of it helps. It really does. Let's see. So, how do you deal with the racial issues as a black biker? I ride my motorcycle. I don't even when I'm out there, I don't see black or white. I really just see, it's one thing about motorcycling. It's a universal language. 9 times out of 10, when you got on colors, 9.9 times out of 10, when you got on colors and you out there, nobody really gonna even speak to you. You feel what I'm saying? They just gonna see you. Hey, if you speak, they'll speak. But 9 times out of 10, people like you pull up at the gas station or pull up wherever, they're not gonna even speak to you. They just gonna, you're gonna walk past them. They're gonna walk past you. And I will say this: if you are somewhere and you're riding your motorcycle and you got your colors on, and a person does approach you, 9 times out of 10, they're motorcycle related, or, and I'm just gonna say this: if by me being a black motorcycle rider, if I'm approached by a white motorcycle rider, then 9 times out of 10, it's already going to be an issue because they don't have a reason to approach you unless they already got an issue with you as an individual. So you just have to deal with that on a one-to-one basis. You have to deal with that as they come. But I've never had an issue being on the road or being on the highway or any of that. But like I said, if they do, that's what it is. Okay. So I don't deal with any racial issues. Are you doing any rides where subscribers are? Man, anything I do. Who is that? Slick Rick the Ruler. Anything I do, man, you can call me personally and say, "Seth, what's your?" And again, the number to call me, man, my FHO number is 424-242-2355. If you have questions, if you just want to know what's the next, what you want to know what the next big ride. Now, understand this. I'm not your secretary. I don't work for you. You can't call me and say, "Hey, Sel, man, send me the information for so-and-so." No, you're going to have to find information like I found information. But I will help as much as I can. But I'm not going to stop my day or disrupt my whole day just to work for you. No, but 424-242-2355. That's the FHO number. You call the number anytime. Be respectful of the hours. And I will help you with anything from buying a motorcycle to if this a fit, how does this work, or whatever. I promise you. What's the next event? Do you know anybody in this state? Contacts and all that. I do that. That's on nothing. I do that on GP. So my next big ride, Slick Rick the Ruler, to answer your question. As of right now, I'm not booked anywhere else, but probably my next big ride will be Arizona. I'll be leaving here and heading to LA, then to Arizona. That's not until March. Cool Grind. I have been motorcycling for years, never been a part of an MC, but a lot of this sounds similar to fraternity life. It's basically all the same. Fraternity, MCs, any kind of group like Boy Scouts, whatever. All of it has the same premises, but it's the same thing. True at Cool Grind. Okay, nephew. Monday through Thursday, they growing their beard so they can be tough on Friday and Saturday. So they can be cuff and something. They cutting it back off. Boy, I tell you, nephew crazy. And Mike Jones, I'm a co-ed, and I am in a co-ed interracial club. We actually have better relationships with most of the white clubs than the black ones. Jonathan, what part of the world you in, Jonathan? When they hit that dollar, let your boy hold something. Hey, man, I'm trying to get him to hit it. If anybody, like I said, want to show FHO some love, right next to the comment button is a $sign. You can hit that and make a donation to FHO. Good looking honky says, I used to ride with the group wearing colors. My first day, I had a moped. They kicked me. You ain't supposed to be in no motorcycle club with no moped, but hey, to each his own. Philip Alexander, don't forget Big Sell about FHO Radio. My lunch break is over. Okay, I got you. Also, just to let you guys know, I let go of the radio show. So this is my official announcement. I let the radio show go. I couldn't get the sponsors. Couldn't afford to keep paying for it out of my pocket. I would have loved to keep it going, man, but I just had to make executive decisions as far as FHO. So I let go of the radio show as of right now. Again, trying to get some corporate sponsors to help pay that radio bill because I was paying for that out of my pocket. For those of you guys that don't know, the radio station was not free. It was something that I was paying for every month out of my pocket. So I let that go. Jonathan, San Diego, good looking honky said, I was a single at the Gold Club. Okay. Good at the ATL. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. So that's that, man. Again, Find out what status you want to be. The way to work at whatever. You still pushing your merchandise all the time. All the time. I don't have any shirts. I'm out of shirts. I need to clear the website. I don't have any shirts. I have a few. If you come to me personally, I have some that I keep stashed. But I have none on the website that you can order. Not maybe some big sizes, I don't know. But again, when it comes to motorcycling, understand your passion. Find out how much of it you want to be involved. Find your lane. Get in your lane. I don't have any more hoodies. None whatsoever. No more hoodies. Find out what lane you want to be in. And just be honest with yourself. Be honest with your club. If you're the person that say, man, I only got the weekends and maybe 1 or 2 nights during the week, then that's what you got. Let them know that. You feel what I'm saying? Let them make that decision. Let them make that decision if you got enough time to be in a motorcycle club. But don't join a club promising to be all in and you can't be all in. Good dude, your motorcycle cool, you a cool dude, but you have to be all in like everybody else. You can't, like I said, a lot of y'all when y'all prospecting, like my boy said, you send your representative. Hey man, G Rashad, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. My man G Rashad just sent FHO $5. I appreciate you and I love you, brother. Thank you. When you prospecting, you send your representative because that's the thing. When you prospecting, if they tell you got to be here every weekend to prospect, and you can make every weekend prospecting, whether it's 90 days, 6 months, or a year, then how is it when you get your colors? Now all of a sudden you can't do that, or if I'm the kind of person to say, hey man, well I'm gonna have to rearrange my schedule to make this, then after that I might have to, go back to putting in some overtime or doing whatever. All that should be explained in the beginning, because I'm telling you, the worst feeling in the world. Who is that? Keith Winston. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you as well. Appreciate that, man. My people sending me them $5. Trust and believe, man. That all those little donations are gonna really, really help. They go a long way, man. Actually, because I'm trying to buy a camera anyway. I'm trying to get this real nice video camera that I'm trying to get for FHO so I can take better and clearer footage. So all that money goes towards that. But anyway, again, know your passion, know what lane you want to be in, and the best advice I can give anybody is what to do when you join. Say, what do I do when I join a motorcycle club? Just be the best member you can be. Period. Be the best member that you can be. Less talking, more listening, and soaking up knowledge is all that you're required to do when you are when you're a rookie. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how long you've been in another club. You could be the president. You could come from this club as the president for 15 years. Who is that? Gerald Williams? Man, I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. I love you for that. You can be in this club 15 years as a president. When you come to this club, you're brand new. You're a rookie. Your old president status does not give you any cred over here in this club. You have to start all over. We appreciate your knowledge. We appreciate what you know, and we will use you every chance we get. But you start all over. Shout out to my man Gerald Williams, man, for the donation to FHO. I appreciate you. I love you. Truly, I do. And all of you guys, I'm telling you, you need to keep these. I'm gonna try to write them down, but you guys need to keep them, because when I host certain events or when you go to order merchandise, you guys will get a secret code that will allow you to take your donations off of whatever the purchases that you're trying to get to. So let me see. I'm trying to get that done. All right. So anyway, that's my time. I'm not gonna hold y'all up, man. I know y'all got a lot to do tonight, but don't forget, superstars, VIPs, and benchwarmers. Know who you are.
Happy safe
Well, Mama, if you want to come over and say it, come over and say it. I already told him Merry Christmas. I already showed him your beautiful table.
Well, just tell him I said have a happy.
My mom, y'all hear my mom? My mom says happy holidays and Merry Christmas. They say, hey, Mama. Hey. So that's what it is, man. But just know your role, man. Let's get this passion back into this thing. Don't forget, God bless you all. Don't forget, January 19th to the 21st, we in St. Louis, Missouri, man. I got the coldest cats in the world. I don't celebrate Christmas, but happy holidays, Mama. That's from Black Ops. I got the coldest cast in the world. Me, Snowman, Big Punchy. We're going to be bringing it raw, man. We're going to be having the same conversation at the PRO. I'm going to be able to look you in your face and tell you everything that I tell you now I'm gonna be able to tell you in your face, man. So in front of your president who think he own it and run the club, you don't own no club. And if you're in a club where the president is the president forever, more power to you. That's your fault for joining that club, and that's your fault for being in that club. I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna give y'all the greatest some of the most important information I can give you. The club belongs to the club. At any given time during any given meeting, the club has the power to change any rules and or regulations that they want to change. All somebody has to do is motion it, somebody second it, and it's a unanimous decision. I don't care what your board say, the executive board, the founders, the club members are the most powerful people in the club. They're more powerful than the president, the vice president, the sergeant at arms, the treasurer, all of that. The club members, all of y'all come together and make a one. It's only 5 officers. So if you got a club of 17 people, that's 12 against 5. You are to respect your officers, you are to respect your president, but whatever the club wants is what the club has to give. They have to do. Did you happen to work out a live show? I'm not sure yet, Jonathan. I don't know. Are you going to stream from the PRO? I will try my best. I do not know. I really do not know. If I do, it might even have to be something to where it might be a live broadcast where you might have to, donate $5 to see it or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best. I didn't get a chance to negotiate that in the contract with the PRO people, so I don't know. We will see. I will try my best to bring you guys that because it's gonna be awesome. If you can't be there, I know you're gonna want to be a part of it, and I really want you to. But anyway, that's it. That's my time. Thank everybody for the donations. Trust and believe they are more than needed. They are more than wanted, and they will be used for the purpose of taking FHO to the next level. I promise you. This ain't about buying big sale, no new car, no motorcycle parts. As y'all see, my bike is under warranty, so I don't even need your little bread. You feel what I'm saying? But to keep FHO going in the right path and in the right direction, those donations, trust me, they do help. To get this yonder, to be at these events, to bring them to you guys, to be able to go sit down with this OG and to get that knowledge, all of those donations go towards that. I promise you. All right. Any more questions before I go? Anybody got any more questions? Anybody want to drop your boy a couple of more dollars? Anybody? Any more questions? What we got? Anything. Ask me whatever. You got me right now. For the next, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Mom, what time is it? You not on your tablet?
No, it's 9 o'clock.
Floyd Tubbs, keep speaking the truth, bro. Much love to Slab Riders. What up?
10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. Okay, so I've been on an hour. I tell you what, I'm gonna give y'all 5 more minutes. 21:58 Vernon Post. So that's 9:58. It's 9:58. We got about 5 more minutes. What y'all want to talk about? Oh, what I was gonna say. Hey, this sexual harassment stuff getting out of control. Everybody being sexually harassed, but I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole other ball game. Let's see what else we got. Who else? What else did I want to talk about? Don't forget we got the FHO Super Bowl cruise. We still got seats for that. That's February the 3rd. What up, CC Tart? CC Trot? Tart. It was right. Because I saw the name and I knew it automatically. The Super Bowl cruise, February the 3rd through the 8th. It's going to be going down. We're going to have a ball on that. Don't forget St. Louis. Stay tuned. I'm supposed to be giving away a motorcycle. Working with a dealership right now. They reached out to me. I'm 63. Is that too old to learn how to ride, in your opinion? No, sir. It ain't never too old to learn how to ride, period. Just have the passion for it. If that's what you want to do, take your time and get it done. I would recommend that you go take a class, either at your local Harley-Davidson dealership or at your local Department of Driver Services. All of them give a class. The class is only like $300 or $400 for a 4-day class, a 4-day course, and they qualify you and they teach you. They provide the motorcycle, and you're good to go. But 63 ain't older. 63, you still young enough, Robert. You're still young enough. Talk about them sorry ass Cowboys. So that's how you feel, Jay?
How about them Raiders?
The Raiders.
Yay.
Girl, bye.
Yay.
Girl, bye. Y'all hear my mama talking about the Raiders? I need to start saving for the bars you sell on your bike. So, how much are they? Get with me. You're going to have to hit me up for that. 424-242-2355. Again, y'all, that's my number. You guys can use it to call me if you're trying to buy a motorcycle and you think the price is too high. You call me, whatever. And if you call me and I don't answer, just hit me back. I promise you I will. I ordered Cordova bars out of Cali for my wife's bike. I need someone to paint them and they're interfering. If you're in Atlanta, man, just hit up Heavy. Tell Heavy the FHO sent you. 404-808-5361. He installs them, paints them, powder coat them, and everything. Hit up my man Heavy D. Hev 100, y'all remember him from the show. He got you. He has the paint shop that's off the chain. Will we ever see Hayden Beckers on your YouTube? I don't know, man. Hayden is kind of wild, man. How the hell you a Cowboy fan and you live in A and you from Cali? Say, man. The Blue Star. The Blue Star. You see the star right here? Yeah, the Blue Star, man. Cowboys. Yeah. Sel, has anyone ever requested that you come to their town and hang out with them personally? I often think about you and Punchy. Makes sense what I'm trying to say. People send for me all the time. Awesome. People send for me all the time. I tell people all the time, if you have an event or if something going on and you want me there, just call me, man, and we can make it happen. I'm not super expensive. It don't take a whole lot, but people send for me all the time. Most of the time when you see me places, I've been, people pay me to come host, people pay me to do whatever. But more importantly, like I tell people all the time, man, when you reach out to Big Sale, man, you're getting my advertisement. If you guys notice my YouTube channel, it's over 3 million views. Homie, that's a blessing for me. I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers. That means anytime I go live, there's 7,000 people. There's 7,000 people on deck waiting to hear what I have to say. So that's major. So anyway, that's what it is. Hit me up, CC. Let's talk about it. See what it's gonna take for me to get there. Trust me, I do travel. I love to travel, especially when I can ride my motorcycle. So I don't too much care to fly, but it is what it is. All right, so we don't have any more questions, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. Truly, I do. When I tell you I love you, I mean that, man. You guys be safe. Put some respect on the throttle. Enjoy yourself. My next video will probably be, since it's winter time and everybody's storing their bikes, we'll probably go over something like that. I'll probably do something like that, like a, how to, when you put the bike up, blah blah blah. Which there's no such thing as the riding season, gentlemen. So I don't know how to. It's the end of the riding season. You'll never hear me say that. It's the end of the riding season. No, hey Skunk, tell them ain't no riding season, Skunk. Tell them ain't no riding season. Especially for the rare breed cats, man. They better not even think about it. They got to ride their motorcycle even when they sleep, man. Dirty D said, tell Mom I said the Raiders, man.
That's what I said.
Yeah, anyway, let me tell y'all something, man. Both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Love you to death. Both of y'all love to death, but y'all already know. Knock it off. All right? Well, that's it. That's my time. I love y'all. Keep some respect on the throttle. Love yourself enough so you can have some love for me and for others. Stay in your lane. Determine what you want to do. Love that, live that, be that, and just be happy, man. Again, man. Happy holidays to everybody. Kind of just watch your friends, man. Everybody is not happy about the holidays. Some people hate the holidays. They can't afford the holidays. The pressure that we put on people for the holidays, we got to be careful about that too. Celebrate the season, not the reason. You feel what I'm saying? We'll celebrate the reason, so I say not the season. I think I said that right. But anyway.
Just celebrate life every day.
You said Mama celebrate life every day?
Celebrate life every
Mama
day.
say just celebrate life every day.
It's like a holiday.
Every day should be a holiday. Live it like a holiday. Well, I love y'all, man. Enjoyed y'all. Thank you guys for every donation. I promise you, they are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. And let's get it, man. It's your boy, Big Son of FHOH, and I see I'm gone. You like that, J-Man? J-Man like that.
What you did? You showed them my table.
Yeah, they saw your table. Your decoration. I told them how well you decorate. Where do I always forget how to stop this thing. Oh, that's because I'm trying to stop this. Dang it.
You think if I make a video on your phone and with my account on your phone, I could post that to my channel?
Yeah, you probably can. You can't post to your channel?
I can. Like I can like make a video on your phone.
Just the whole stand. No, the whole stand, Craig.
Like if I just make a video.
So that's the table, y'all. That's the table right there. My mom's table. Y'all can see it. My mom loves to decorate, man. She is a decorating guru. That's her Merry Christmas. Is that a black Santa he with the wig on?
Yeah, a black Santa.
He got the wig on. You feel what I'm saying?
Black Santa.
Black Santa got the wig on.
Show me so I can subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody your YouTube channel. This is for grown folks. You got a kid YouTube. Yeah, but you gotta this is for grown folks, man. This my man. That's my.
They can still subscribe to me. Yeah.
What would they subscribe to my little brother for, man?
Artistic way. Come on. Hop on that subscribe button and click it. Just subscribe. All y'all out there.
Say, yeah, man.
Let's go.
I can't give you no shout out like that.
Yes. Shout out to me. Shout out to
me. Man. I'm going, man. I love y'all, man.
All y'all fans. And subscribe to his YouTube channel also.
I'm going, man.